this an action movie?
You're in luck, folks. They're filming a car insurance commercial today.
That explains the mascot.
Seriously, what does a shark have to do with insurance?
Stunt shark!
At NJM, we don't do mascots. We do what's right when things go wrong.
Okay, action!
Nothing blew up.
No jingles or mascots, just great insurance. NJM.
Sit up, hey. You sit up, hey. You sit up, hey.
If you have ED, you might need to work on your mental game. When you're aroused, your brain releases
Let's get ready to get liquidated. What's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome. I don't know, you guys see what Bitcoin did today? That shit was nuts. So, unbelievable run today. I was not expecting it to run this. Look at that. 91 on up to 98. That is crazy. So, I got a short, got back into a short here on Bitcoin, but yeah, it's doing okay. Not doing great. It's good. So this one here, I'm waiting to probably scalp something here, but let me show you a couple plays you could have got into. Whoa, what's going on here? Looking like we're getting a dumpy dump. Look at them candles, bud. My guess would be not me and Tradefly. We're talking today with one of my buddies. He's also a YouTuber. We were talking about how far this can go down. We're thinking about 94.5. So one of my take profits is around 94.5. But I'm gonna keep my eye on it. So if it gets close but don't hit it, I will get out. I will get in and get out. But yeah, this thing is. Let me go to this one here. There we go. Looky this. Looky that. The 1 minute sucks. 3 minutes sucky. 5 minutes is sucky too. What's going on, Jay Violet? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. It's always nice to see you. I see you everywhere. But let's see here. One of my $26 on this trade. I think we're gonna go down more. $27. So yeah, that's a Bitcoin. We were trading Gun the other night. Let's see what Gun's doing. Oh shit, Gun. Oh yeah, Gun's getting dumpy too. Look at that. Yucky, yucky. But if you notice, Gun and Bitcoin have the same chart. That's what I'm saying. If you guys, yeah, don't watch my videos, text and drive, Jay Violet. You're gonna end up wrecking like I will one day because I do the same shit. But yeah, be careful. I'll see you soon. Oh, thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. Yeah, hey, whatever helps, my dude. But hey, look, Joe, your gun position you guys were doing today is getting hammered. But I was telling people on here, like, Gun runs with Bitcoin. It does the same patterns. So a lot of these cryptos you see here runs with Bitcoin. So what I always do is keep Bitcoin up on the charts, and then I trade my little degen crap or my little high volume little stocks here. Let's say, for example, there we go. Let's check some of these bigger ones like Dash. These top ones I've noticed, these top 5, if you do the 24-hour change, the high percentage, this is where I usually trade and try to make some of my money, but they usually do not follow Bitcoin. So the ones that do are the, oh, hold on, right here. come on. The ones on this list here. These are Bitcoin. They all run just like Bitcoin. See, there's gun. No, that one doesn't. Sorry. What the heck? I forgot to switch. Right here, these ones, sorry. You got trust. Oh, damn, this one's going on. Hey, Joe, weren't you in TRX earlier?
They set me up and schemed to ruin my life. Just apologize for what you did. Just apologize.
What's up, Alex? What's up, DGen? Oh, what's up, DGen? I see you're here. Hey, you check out this one. This might be a good one to trade. TRX. I missed this one. Look at this DGen we were talking about.
How old were you when you made your first million?
Hold on. Let me move this chart up. There you go.
I made my first million last year, actually.
Check this out. Look.
I'm in sales. Okay, what's the best advice you can give
RSI is low.
You're only as good as your sales reps.
2 of the candles broke the Bollinger Band. You got your doji candle right there. I'd have went in with some good money. And look at this sucker. That would have been an awesome trade. We missed this. But yeah, see right there. That's so DJ, when I was trying to show you this before, this is what I look for is exactly right here. This is the trade setup that I try to find every time. And I'm going to tell you what, you can really crush this shit. Hey, thanks for coming in. SYN, it was a sin. 4441. What's up, guys? But oh shit, my music sucks. All right, so yeah, this is what I'm looking for. When I see this is what I wait for, and like I said, I go all in, and you can make some serious bank right here. That's not a good doji, but the Bollinger Bands are aiming up, so this will not be a good short right now. I mean, for right now, maybe in a real quick short term, but in the long term, nah, I wouldn't even mess with it. It's too much. But yeah, that's what I look for. That's probably the most perfect play that I can show somebody. I wish I would have hit this when you guys got on, but I didn't. Steve Hickey, what's going on, man? Thanks for coming. Appreciate you guys for stopping by. Means a lot, man. Been trying to get back in this YouTube thing like I used to do back in the days. I'm trying to hit my 1,000 subscribers. I got 980, I think. So trying to hit that 1,000 subscribers. But TRX, that's TRX, guys. Let me see if I can find another one that runs with Bitcoin, because I try to find ones that run with Bitcoin, and then I go with it. But this one looking like it's going beefy. Oh, you guys, if you guys see all these guys here in the chat, a lot of these guys are in the Discord. And hey, Rashad, if you're still here, put up JR's Discord. And a lot of these guys are in there. You guys can get some awesome TA for free. And also, we just don't talk about crypto. We talk about other things. And if you go in there and just listen, you guys don't have to talk. All you have to do is just listen, man. It's funny. You know, you got Trade Tuition. You got Johnny December in there. Stephen Hicks. I mean, you got JR. Jay Violet stops in. And Rashad. So all these guys are cool. And DGen, you'll hear him all the time in there scalping like crazy. So I'll have Rashad put the link up for JR's whatchamacallit. Actually, here's what I'll do. Joe, I made you moderator too, so you'll be able to throw up some shit for JRs if you can. So yeah, so this is a downward doji, so we'll get a little bit of a downtrend on this, but anyway, let's go to the next one. TRX. What's up, BT? I see you're in here. Hey, Rashad, throw up JR's Discord so these guys can get in there. I'm usually in there too, guys. I'm in there a lot. So let's see what Doge is doing. Oh yeah, Doge ain't doing great. Oh shit, I meant to check this. So see, this is Bitcoin here. The Dojis are heading down, so I'm going to hang on to this. I think it's just going to bounce off the moving average and head on down. So I'm going to hold this one for a while. But I've got this one to play with. So that's Doge. Doge sucks. ETH. Link. Link was doing good, but oh, it went down too. Shit. Let's go to these high bangers. DGen, this is where you need to be. Right up here, these ones here, Dash, ICP. Guns, let me check out Gun. You guys are in Gun too. Oh yeah, Gun's looking like a, might take a scalp right here, guys. This might be a nice little scalper. But yeah, I got on late today, guys. My daughter had called me, so I was on there shooting the shit with her. She's getting ready to graduate this year, so she was asking me a bunch of stuff she wanted to do during graduation, so I'm trying to set something up for her. Yeah, there it is. Discord's been dropped. Thanks, Rashad. But yeah, so that's this side. I don't do TA, guys. If you guys want TA, you can go to Trade Joe here, Trade Intuitions. He's got a live YouTube that he does. JR's got one. If you go to the Discord, you'll see all those guys, and then they can give you the link, or I'll throw them in here eventually. Just give me some time here. You got JR does good TA, and each one of these guys trade differently, so it's good to listen to a bunch of other people that are good at trading, and then you'll get the feel of, and then you could pick who you like, how they trade, and then you can just follow them and see what they do. So yeah, this is Gun. I don't think this thing's gonna hold up. Are you guys still in this still? There you go. Trade. There's it. Trade Intuition right here. His links on there. Let's see. Let's go to ICP was another one I traded, and this one's kind of falling on Bitcoin also. Damn, Bitcoin looking real. All right. So I'm almost close to passing my prop firm challenge, guys, and then I can start really getting down serious. I wonder if I can do ICP on, or whatchamacallit on this one. Gun. Nope. Yeah, these prop firms they're limited to what I can trade, which sucks. Oh, sweet. I actually think, honestly, Gun's going to even drop more, so you might be able to do another scalp if it gets near this top of the RSI. You might be able to jump in, as long as the bands are aiming down and the RSI is high. You might be able to get into a play. You just got to look for that reverse doji, this green doji right here. See how it goes up, and then once it breaks twice across the Bollinger Band, you see that doji. That to me is a short. If you see two, that's a definitely short. So look at that. Boom, you get that. So you would have done pretty good. I don't know how much of a thing that is. That's what this is. Down to this level, about 3% drop. That's not bad. I mean, that's good money right there, boy. But yeah, stupid ads. But yeah, I mean, dude, that's all. That's how easy it is. I try to keep my trading simple. And if you guys would have came to the Discord, you would have heard a bunch of us talking about if you guys don't have a lot of money, say you got $50 to trade with, man, you want to find something that doesn't run hard, that stays pretty level, which is pretty much Bitcoin, Ethereum. And then you could take your $50, throw 50x, and do something like these little scalps. But what you want to do is, if you have $50, you might want to set yourself a profit that you take every time. So with $50, my goal is, back when I do, was like $8 to $10 per trade. And as soon as I would hit 8, if it still looked good where my Bollinger Bands are aiming up, I might hold the squeeze 10. But if it's starting to level out, kind of like the sideways shit, and I'm up $10 or $8, I'll sell. And then I wait for it to trace back up or retest, and then I do it again. And then if you constantly make $8, $8 every trade, you're gonna build that $50 will eventually become 100. And now, instead of trading with 50, you might trade with 60, and then your $8 becomes $10 to $12 per trade. And if you keep doing that, as you go up, dude, it's amazing when you do that, how much money you can make in no time. Next thing it'll be like, holy shit, where'd I come get this money at? So, but then I recommend once you start getting up into $300-400, just take it away. So you don't see it on your screen, because once you see all that money up there, you'll want to use it, and then that's when you start getting wrecked. So what you want to do is stay away from that. So only keep 100 at a time and play with 100, and every time you double that 100, move it somewhere else, and just keep doing that. And that's exactly what I'm doing. What's up, David? So you forcing TP profits on Dash and swap the Litecoin? Yeah, I mean, Litecoin got beat up today. Let's see. Let me go to this one. That's Gun. Let's see, LTC 75. I was looking at the wrong one. Yeah, see this one. This one's another one that I would actually short this bad boy. Because look at Bitcoin. This is Bitcoin. Sorry. This is Bitcoin here. So, and Bitcoin's looking kind of crusty. But I would wait till this Bitcoin retest this RSI before I even jump into Litecoin. But this is bad right here. All these dojis are aiming down. That's shitty. So let's see what the 3 minutes is. Yeah, look at that. That's another crappy one. 15 minutes. Look at that. That's like straight down. So I would actually look for taking a short on this. I might do that with what I've got. Mark Dish. Dude, any coin's good coin if you're making some money. So what I'm going to wait for on this one, I might wait for it to come down, maybe retest this line, and then I'll take a short here, hopefully. Yeah, but I got to make sure that this RSI is as high as I can get it before I jump in there. So if it does go up here, this RSI might hit here, and then follow the way. Hopefully it does one of these jobs, and then we'll crack out. So let me try. I might try this Litecoin. Glad you said something. Are you shorting, David, or are you going long? I hate all these stupid lines. Shit takes forever. A long? Oh man, I don't know, bud. I'd watch that. Yeah, because this looks like a huge downtrend. And I think the only way Litecoin's going to move up is if Bitcoin starts to move up, but Bitcoin's going down also. So I would probably take a short on that. Let me use this one. I might short this bad boy. But I'm going to wait till it this thing retest this RSI a little higher. Shit, I wish it went down to 78,500. I'd have some stupid money. FHE. Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on this one. Keep an eye on Litecoin. I'm gonna wait to retest this moving average line, and then I'm gonna jump back in that bad boy. All right, what is it? FHE. Oh shit. You said FHE? Oh, FHE is not on my thing, but it is on the own chain. So this is a different. You're using Sol and shit. Oh yeah, this one's. See, this type of trading is a little sketchy for me because it's on the MoonX exchange. Through Bybit. So yeah, it's looking pretty decent. Yeah, Rashad, this is not a bad one to go long on. Everything is pointing up pretty good. Got nice little volume coming in. You've got the uptrend. So the trend is your friend, buddy. So yeah, not looking bad. But I don't. I'd have to sit here and watch it, see how the volume is and stuff. But I don't trade with that because you got to swap tokens and shit with it. So it's a little sketch. Damn it! I should have gotten Litecoin when you called it. So yeah. So this is a short night tonight. See, Bitcoin. If Bitcoin keeps falling, I'm gonna see what Bitcoin does here. This will let me know to jump into Litecoin. But I'm waiting for Litecoin to at least hit this thing, at least crack it, go above it here, and this RSI a little higher, and then I'm shorting this bad boy. If I can get a red doji like this on the greens, I'm going in. I'll probably put 1K in it, 5X, and just let it rip. Yeah, Rashad, you got a good one there. You just got to watch it because those type there, man, anytime they can just drop hard. So, because they're off-chain stuff, man, you got to be careful of that crap. What the freak? More dick fucking commercials, man? What the fuck? Yeah, see, VIP, see, you're messing with the off-chain stuff. You crazy, man. Yeah. So let's see what this does right here. I'm going to wait and see if I can get on it so I can show you guys. So we're looking for the RSI to touch in this little area. This right here needs to touch above here. This line. So we'll see what it does. If it can crack this and I see a green or red doji, especially a red one, I'm going in. Well, let's wait and see what happens. Shit. Yeah, I don't know if it'll go that low. That's freaking low. Well, yeah, I don't think Bitcoin's going to go that low. I think Bitcoin will go down to 94.5, 95.5. I think 95.5, but 96.5 was my TP on my one play I got. So this one here, my TP is going to be in the 94s. I'm just going to let this one roll. But Bitcoin's starting to consolidate right here. So hopefully it doesn't curve up, but hopefully Bitcoin is going to consolidate and then go like this. That's what I'm hoping for, because that'll make Litecoin play be awesome. So let's wait and see. And then I could do a live scalp with all you guys so you can see what I do. Because most of the time I get on here, I can't get a scalp because it's not going with me. So we're not doing too bad right now. Let's see. Wait for Bitcoin. But hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's printing. If you're not printing and you ain't making no moolah, come over to the Discord, guys. The link's up there. If you guys need it, just DM me. I'll get it to you, and then meet all us guys in there. And you'll see the guys you see in the chat will be there, and we'll be hooking it up. What's up, buddy? I'd say your name, but I will butcher it. But I appreciate it. I'll just say hi in the chat. There you go. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for stopping by, guys. I appreciate it. Once I pass this trade firm, I'll let you guys know. If I've got two running, if one's very close, once I pass it, I will give away 2 people in the chat $50 a piece. So I will split $100 and give it to 2 people. And then if I pass the second one, I will do the same thing. So, and then, oh yeah, B team, it is a great Discord. It gets bigger and bigger. And like I said, guys, we don't just talk about crypto. We talk about everything. We talk about our dogs or cats, what we're doing for work, what we're eating. And if you know Jesse, he's always telling us what he's eating and how much sleep he gets. That dude's a vampire, I swear it. But let's see if we can make this trade. But Bitcoin continues this movement up. I ain't making no trade. But See Litecoin, come on. So see Litecoin, see how the Bollinger Bands are hitting sideways? That's a good sign. Hopefully it consolidates, and then these bands curve down like this, and then I will be looking for my entry on this. So we'll see. Let's see. Well, I don't think this is the one I want to be on yet. All right, give me a minute here. Let's see if we can get it. Yeah, man, child Jesse's for sure, dude. Dude, that dude is, dude, he is freaking everywhere though. Every live I go to, that guy is there, and he's like modding 10 different lives. It's like, golly, that dude's on fire. Yeah, I bet he does. Well, let's see. Dang, it's ripping. Let's see. Bitcoin's probably moving up too. Yep. See, right here. See this one here, Bitcoin? If I was going to do this, risk $100, I'm up $11. I would take this profit, and then I would mark this line right here. So what I would do back in the days when I used to trade, I used to mark this line. And let's say I took this trade, this wouldn't be here no more. And then I would wait for this to retest past this. And then I would buy, I would rebuy it, and hopefully it goes back down. And a lot of people carry little notepads that keep track of where they enter. So once if it breaks this line, like if I took this profit now, this $11 profit, I would wait till it breaks this line and see what happens. If it starts to come back down, I would take another short, and then you can make another $11 at this level. So let's say at this level you make $11. Now, this is what I used to do back in the days, and it used to work when I first started. So let's say the price goes up. Let's say I sell here and make my $11, and the price goes up, touches this, and it breaks a little bit. I'll take a short, and then when it comes back down here, I'll sell again. And you just keep repeating it. So, but it's not going to do this, you know. It'll probably just go up a little bit, come down, you know, and up. It might not touch this no more, and if it doesn't, then you can move this part down, and you would have to mess with it. It's pretty wild. I hate the stupid ass. But yeah, there's so many. Whatever works for you. This worked for me to try to get my get my money going. So I was making $10 a trade, and no matter what the play did, as long as I made my $10, I was happy. But you also got to take into consideration the fees. If there's fees, you want to add that to your $10. So if you have a $2 fee, then you would have to do a $12 trade to make $10. But other than that, shit, it's pretty good. So now this, I could probably take a small trade on this. So if I was to say, I'm going to wait till these squeeze together, this RSI needs to be a little higher for me. So I'll risk 500 on this and see what it does. So hey, in the chat, what are you guys trading? Let me know, and I'll take a look at it, see what we're doing with it. Hell, I might take a trade. So I just need this RSI a little bit higher, and then I'm all over it. I'm going to see what Bitcoin's doing real quick. So Bitcoin's doing the same thing as Litecoin. Oh, God. You guys are nuts. So 2 dojis back to back like this, I might risk a 500, hopefully. Let's see if I can get it. What's my price? $75.80. I think I got up too high. Yeah, that went too high. I don't know why I put it that high. Oh, that's where the freaking bid wants to be. Let me do. Let's try it again. I might just leave it there and be done with it. Let's take this trade if it goes to 70. Why does it want to put it this high? This thing's freaking retarded. I'll just put my own. See, with this prop firm, you can't move this cursor up and down. That's what sucks about it. I wish you could. But I'm gonna short this at this level because I like the way it looks. But hopefully these pinch and come down. And it hasn't filled my order yet, so 79.70 is what I'm looking for. I just need a little quick. Ah, shit. Missed that. See if it hits the 75.70. There we go. That's where I'm at right now. Take it. Let's take it. Let's take it. Why isn't it taking it yet? Oh, it took it. All right. $1.98 in the hole right off the rip. All right. Damn, I don't like that doji. That's a good. Ooh, there you go. That's what I'm looking for. Once you guys learn these dojis, you'll know what's good and bad. Yeah, thanks, Mark. Me too. And good night if you're leaving, buddy. Appreciate you stopping by. Let's see what Bitcoin's doing. Oh, shit. I should have checked Bitcoin first. Bitcoin continues. This is gonna. I'm gonna get eaten on this. I forgot to look at Bitcoin. So we need Bitcoin to come down.
Harold has metastatic prostate cancer, but like you, Harold has stuff to do. He takes Nubeca.
Nubeca is a prescription medicine used.
All right, I'm gonna take that $10 play.
Spread to other parts of the body and responds to a medical or surgical treatment that lowers testosterone. It is not known if Nubeca is safe and effective in females or children. In a prostate cancer clinical study, Nubeca reduced the risk of cancer getting worse by almost half. You and your doctor will decide if Nubeca is right for you. Nubeca may cause serious side effects, including heart disease.
All right, hopefully this thing takes a dump. So here's Bitcoin. So if we could get Bitcoin to curve down, man, we'll be good with this trade. But yeah, so that's pretty much how I trade. I look for the RSI at the bottom. Like for example, on this one, the RSI is low. You've got it broke two of the bands. It broke the Bollinger Bands, and then look, you got a doji. You could have rode this up for a good little profit. Oh shit, my bad. I didn't want to pick that. Yeah, so 1.25%. That's good. 1% is what you want to aim for. So if you look at Bitcoin's chart, that's why I tell people I recommend you guys take a look at Bitcoin's chart versus Litecoin's chart. Just anything that follows Bitcoin. I mean, Bitcoin's the main thing, guys. So if Bitcoin's doing crappy, most of the normal alts, like all the ones you see on this list right here, follows Bitcoin pretty quick. So if you click any of these, you're going to see them fall. Like here's Ethereum. Watch this. Ethereum, same way. Look. Bam. Same shit. And then you got Litecoin. Oh, that's Ethereum. Let me go to Litecoin. See Litecoin. As long as these bands are coming down, RSI is low, this thing's going to just keep coming. Just keep coming. So yeah. Give me a second, guys. All right, cool. So yeah, that's pretty much, guys. I'm not a TA expert. I keep it short and simple. I'm a what do you call it? A price movement guy. So trader. So I look for these little ups and downs. Is all I look for right here. These ups and downs. And if you get really good at this, you could trade up and down with expertise, which I am not there yet. So for example, you could have bought here, sold here, took a short here, went long here. I mean, you could do that, but I'm not no expert now. So what I do is I look for the longer plays, the bigger, like this one here. See, this is a beautiful play right here, and this is what you want to look for. RSI is low. You've got two breaks here, a break here, and you got your little doji in the middle. Especially if you got two like this, you get a nice little pump. So you could take that as a profit. So look at that. Or you can wait to sell on the top of the RSI. You can either do that or is when you're up in profits. But I recommend if you're new, you would have to set you a goal, guys. Like, so if it's $10 a trade, just make your 10 bucks, get out, wait for another entry, make your 10 bucks, get out. And that's going to and make sure you guys set stop losses. So by doing those two, those are the two main things people get wrecked on here, is not using stop losses or thinking they're going to hit a home run every time they trade, and then you get wrecked. So like today we had I'm not going to bring his name up, but he was short in Bitcoin. He was down. He was actually in profit $100, and he was just going to hold on to it. So, and I told him to take his stop losses and move them down to try to secure profits. Well, what he did, he ended up making $100 trade. And then he was like, man, I could have made more. And then next thing you know, the Bitcoin price skyrocketed and it went right back to his entry. So if he would have not taken the profits, he would have been in a negative. But he had a stop loss, so that's why he made that money. If he didn't put the stop loss, if he would have put the stop loss of entry, he would have been out with no money. So I always tell people, set you a little limit, get that limit and get out, get home, get the profits, guys. You ain't gonna make a home run on every hit, dude. There's no way. If you think you're gonna do it, you're gonna fail at this miserably. So, and I came up with this little technique. It's short and simple. You don't have to do all the TAs, all the Fibonacci's, all that crap. And you hear everybody talking about that, man. That stuff takes forever to learn. And I know you guys want to get this shit quick. So that's me. I want to get my money quick. So with this, like today, I made $400 some from the time I woke up till actually now. And that was my first trade on this one. And I did $34. So if you add that to what I made, so it's been $450 today. So, and hopefully I can bang this one out tonight. But I have a feeling Bitcoin's going to go ahead and run. See, this is a little scary, but the good thing is the RSI is high. But sometimes Bitcoin rides that RSI forever. So hopefully this Mufasa goes, whoop. That's what I'm waiting for, because then I'll look like shit for all you guys for taking this trade. But anyway, that's how I do it. So you took in a trade here, you could have sold here, making a quick profits, but so we need longer plays because I'm not using a lot of money, so we'll do longer plays on it. So how many times I use the only reason why I use this middle Bollinger Band here, for example, let's say I got into this play right here, B team. So I take the play at the bottom of the Bollinger Band. It broke twice here. So you have all this to wait. Once it broke here, I probably would have taken my trade here and then took this little bit down. Because as long as the RSI rides about. Anyway, once it breaks this moving average right here, I hold this line. And I do not sell until it completely breaks out of the bottom of the bulging bands right here. So I'd have held on to all this and sold here. But for you new guys, if you're learning this, if you want to go to the next level. So the first level for you new guys, if you would have bought here, you would have rode this up and sold at the top of the RSI. That's what I tell the new guys. Buy at the bottom, look for the doji, sell at the top of the RSI, and you guys would have got out right about here with this much of a profit, which would have been an excellent trade. But when you get skilled at this, you know, as long as it's above this moving average in the Bollinger Band, you can just hold it. As long as it bounces off like this, you will keep this trade. But as soon as it breaks it here, and a lot of times I wait. If the RSI is high, I will exit my trade. Now, if the RSI is sort of like in the middle or so, I will hold on to this because a lot of times, if you look, if I go back, oh shit. A lot of times, it will bounce off of it. I can't find a good example, but 90% or 80% of the time it does that. It will bounce off like this and go back up. But yeah, that's the only reason why I use this white line. So like this, if you would have taken this short here, at the top RSI, let's say right here, you took a short here. As soon as it broke this the moving average, this white line, you would hold this and keep holding it until it breaks this green line right here, which when you guys do the Bollinger Band, it's not this color. So I changed the colors. Let me go to the colors here. You go to the settings. You have the style. So the medium's the middle. I change it to white so it's much easier to see. And then the upper, I do green. Lower, I do red. And everything else stays the same. And what you want to do is make these lines thicker so you could see them a lot better. So this, if you shorted up here, you would hold this trade, and you'd still be holding this trade. Now, if it breaks this green Bollinger Band, that's where you exit. And this is where you can get your home run hits once you learn how to do this. But I don't recommend doing this until you learn the basics part of it. There's 3 steps to this. So the basic steps would be buy the RSI, look for the doji, sell at the top of the RSI. You're not going to worry about these Bollinger Bands. So you can actually take these away. So example, if I took these away, you could say, I'll trade here. This is your stage 1 of this if you guys want to learn this. So once the Bollinger Band or the RSI hits the bottom, you would wait till you see 2 of these candles, 2 or 3 candles, but 2 is perfect. And you see this doji candle, it's going to either look like this fat one here or the skinny one. That's where you would take your trade. Then you would hold on to it until it broke this top RSI. As soon as it broke, you would have been taking a sell in this area. You would have bought in this area. So this would have been your trade, and you'd have been out. So if you were really, and if you were looking to short, you would do the same thing in the opposite. So let me get rid of these. Come on, piece of shit. All right. So if you were to reverse this, you would go, once it broke the top here, you see the 2 greens, you got a doji. So any doji will work. And if the RSI is high, look, ride this down, and you would have taken a trade. You would have sold right here because it broke the RSI. Once you get a hang of this, then you can move to the next stages of it. And I think what I'm going to do, I'll do a class on here probably. I might do it tomorrow on the stages, or I can do it Discord. It don't matter. But and then once you get to the second stage, you can add the Bollinger Bands, and then this time you can buy here like you did before, and this time you would ride it until it breaks this right here. It broke here, so you would take a sell here. So you wouldn't have made much from here to here, but this gives you practice for these longer plays. But and that's it. And then when you get to the third and final stage, dude, it's riding this white line. This white line can make you some serious money once you start realizing how this thing works. It's crazy. So yeah, that's it. So I hope that answered I went a little bit too crazy, B team. But yeah, that middle one is just more for staying in the trade, and that's pretty much it to me, staying in the trade. And if it's, going down, I like it to bounce like this on a downtrend. So if I was to take a short up here, if it bounces off this, bounces off that, I would keep going. So see how it didn't break? If I took a short up here, which I should have, there's the doji. I would stay in this play until it broke this green. Once it broke the green, I'd take it. But now, just let it keep rolling. So this one here might just keep bouncing off this white like this and keep going down. So the third stage of it is where you start making your maximum profits. The second stage, is different because you're going to be doing the same thing, but the only difference with the second stage is you're going to be using your stop loss as your money maker. So let's say I was up $20 in profit, then you would move. I'm gonna make a line. Pretend this is your stop loss line that you added. So for example, this was 20 bucks. So let's say I was up $20. I would bring my stop loss halfway like that and let it sit. So if the candle went down further, see how it just went down? Let's say I wait for the third close. So right now this ain't good. I'll wait for the third one. I'll show you. Oh, DGen's back. So the third close here. And then let's just, for example, let's just shit and giggles. This thing made another candle like this. Then I would take my stop loss and move it to the bottom of that wick. And then continues. If it makes another one, I would move it to the bottom of that wick. And I just keep doing that. So in case it does pump back up, it took you out, but I made, 50 bucks versus if I would have set my stop loss to the top of the entry to get my my fees, this thing would have rode right back up, took you out, and then what'd you get? Even though you broke even, you didn't make no money. So you just wasted all your time and effort for nothing. So that's how I look at it. So the way I trade is you're always going to make profit and you won't lose unless you get in at the wrong time. Like say you bought here and you went long and it did one of these, then you're stuck in it. But you don't go long when the Bollinger Bands are aiming down. And then check out Bitcoin. If Bitcoin is starting to move up on an uptrend, do not short nothing. The only thing you would short are altcoins that does not run with Bitcoin. So that would be like, so if Bitcoin is running, Dogecoin, XRP, XLM, those guys run with it. If Bitcoin runs up, all the other alts like, I can't think of the crappy little alts that we play, like, I can't think of them right now. They run down when Bitcoin runs up. So that's another thing. But we'll do those later. But you guys want to make consistent money, this is how to do it. And we've got a couple people in the Discord that's tried it and they loved it. So you can actually go in there and see their plays. So 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes RSI is very low on Litecoin. Finding longs could be profitable. 1.5, 30 minutes, 50 minutes. I use 15 minutes if I was going to do like longer trades. But when I trade B-Team, I'm in and out within, like tonight, they're slow, so I got to hold longer. But if I was to like, usually I'm out pretty quick. Like this, from this play was what? A couple minutes. So now if I was looking for longer swing trades, longer plays, yeah, I use the 1 hour to 15. But I like making quick scalps so I can get in and get out. But at nights it's slow. So yeah, the 15-minute would probably be better if you were going to do longer plays, like at night. So if I was a swing trade this, I would look at my 1.5, the 1.5 hour, or the 1 hour and 30 minutes to hold overnight to see how it's going. And then wake up tomorrow and set my stop loss, go to bed, wake up with some profit. But yeah, I know what you're saying. But I'm only doing this trade on Litecoin just because it follows Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's still aiming down. So I'm thinking it's going to go below 96. I think it's going to go to 95.5 here tonight for right now. And then Litecoin will also, what is this? Oh, Litecoin will also do the same thing. So Litecoin will be down. I think it's going to go below 75. and then that's when I'll sell. But right now, the 1 minute, the 3 minute is shit. Look at that, 3 minutes is shit. And then the 5 minutes is shit. So those three I use. Now, if I was going longer, B-Team, then I would do the 15 minute. And if you can see 15 minute, look at that Bollinger Band. That's horrible. But the shitty thing about the 15 minute is this bottom's curving up. So if these squeeze, hopefully it squeezes down. If not, it'll squeeze up. But it all depends on what Bitcoin's doing. And that's why I recommend keeping Bitcoin up too, guys. If Bitcoin is going down, you don't have to worry about it. It's just going to keep going down. And that's how I trade too, and this is how I make my money. So, and it's been working. So I would say out of 20 trades, I'm successful 17, 18. I usually lose 1 or 2 to 3. Depends on like what I do and if I FOMO into something. Especially when you guys get in the Discord and you guys are all talking all that shit, and then I'm like, oh, I got to get in too, and I'm like, ah. And then I forget that you guys are already in, and then I jump in like a retard, and then you guys are making money and I'm lagging behind. So yeah, nice B-Team, nice. So we've been at this for an hour. I appreciate you guys all coming along. I might start doing some classes in the Discord live, but I'll probably do them over at TradeFlies, because I do work for him, and I've been hanging out at JR stuff. So hold on here, and I need to get over there, so I might start doing some classes over there. And I'm not saying trading classes like you guys do at JR's. I'm talking like actually do a class like the stage 1 of the Bollinger Band. Maybe get a couple guys in there. We'll go do a private room and trade trade all together at the same time and show people, and then and go from there. So my goal in the future is to have people like get in the Discord, get in the private ones, and then I would give them funds. Like, I would say a lot, like $20 a piece. They would get in there, we'd all get together, and then I would say, okay, this would be the position to get into, and then we all would jump in until they got the hang of it, and then I'd let them keep the money anyway. But I'm just saying, so they can learn the first stages, and once they get good at the first stages with the money I give them, they could take that and learn the second stage, and then at the third stage, they should be in the $100 profit, if I'm a good teacher. So I might try that. I might do that here. So the more people I get involved, even the better. So yeah, that's all I'm going to do. That's my long game plan. So I got to do it, and I'm going to do it in TradeFlies thing. Even though I love JR's room, but I would say I'll use like TradeFlies more serious classes than JR. Just a fun kicking it. So, and then I'll refer people when we're not in the class over there. We'll all come over to JR's and kick it and have fun, listen to you guys shoot the shit and all that stuff. Oh, look at this. Bitcoin. I should have held my Bitcoin position, but no. I sold my profits. Hey, put one in the chat if any of you guys are shorting. Look at this. Look at that. Litecoin is dumping. Holy shit. You seen it live here, fellas. It went down to 73. Oh my God. I hope you guys are paying attention to this. Look at this. I sure will be, team. Yeah, I've got a lot of things written down I want to do. Oh, nice, Joe. I hope you got into actually anything you get into is going to go down. I hope you guys were short gun and TRX and all that. You guys should be in some serious profit right now. That was a huge, huge drop. I think it's going to do it again. Usually these come in threes. Come on, give me one more. I'll take this profit once it stops. I think it might go down a little bit more. Damn, I hope you got out. You should still be up in the 105% trade. Oh no, that was probably when it hit 73, but I think it's going to go back down to that. It's coming down. So, and this is the stage 3. You hold the Bollinger Band, the white line here. You hold as long as it's below this white line. So if I wanted to, I would hold this until it would break the green. But I don't think it's going to be breaking that thing anytime soon. It fucked up my charts. I know that shit. And look at that. Go, go, go. Damn, you guys saw it live here. I wonder, let me see what Gun did. I'm curious of what Gun will do. Oh, I'm telling you, Gun's going to drop hard too like that. It's going to catch up.
Find the right care team. Maintain a positive mind.
Are you on Hype? Let me check out Hype.
For your system, and ask your doctor about Nubeca.
Oh yeah, Hype is coming down. If Bitcoin keeps ripping down like this, these little altcoins like this will even go down further. So, Joe, you might want to hold on to that for a while. But if it starts to touch this white Bollinger Band, or the white on the Bollinger Band, then as long as the Bollinger Bands are aiming down, I would stay in it. But if it starts to play around with this white line too much, then I would take your profits, because we might get a blast off. But this was crazy. You guys all saw it live. All right, I will see you guys over at the Discord. Give you guys shoot the shit. I'm gonna let this run, so I'll be on Discord with this running. I know, dude. I've always wondered why it does that shit, dude. Oh yeah, that's what I said. Alts will get wrecked. That's what I'm saying. I always tell people to keep Bitcoin chart up, and depending on what Bitcoin's doing, what everything else does. If Bitcoin's dumping, alts will dump hard. Everything will dump hard. But when Bitcoin dominance, like you said, is dumping, alts will dump. But if it's the dominance is going up, which you guys can, there's people that you could follow that have the dominance chart that you could see. But there are two alts. People don't realize that, and I keep trying to tell them you got the old alts, and then you got the new alts. The old alts is like Dogecoin, XRP, XLM, ADA, all of them. Those are the new old. Those run with Bitcoin because they've been around with Bitcoin. Now, the other alts would be like, not Pepe, but like Penguin, Banana, Knight, stuff like that. Those are the ones that get hammered. So when Bitcoin's running, so it's once you guys are in it long enough, you'll see it. But a lot of you guys in here already know that. So, but this was a hell of a dump. This is what I was looking for today when we were in the freaking Discord, and I knew it was going to do it. I just didn't know when it was going to do it. That's what I was waiting for. But let's see where I'm going to check to see where the liquidate or the whatchamacallits are. Goddamn, I can't even think of the name of it. Hold on here. Let me look. Damn nice, David. Hope you made some money. Oh yeah, 94,400 is where they consider it the vector gap. So and they usually fill that. So I would say 94.8 would be my target if I was shorting Bitcoin. So Litecoin would be about 73 below 73.20. So that's where I'm going to be headed. Yeah, but the dominance on Bitcoin's at 59.76. It's going up. That doesn't make no sense, but shit, but the ultimate, dude, I'm gonna tell you what, the liquidations, or not the liquidation, yeah, I guess the liquidation they're trying to grab is down to 90K, guys. So this might be something I might hold for a while, because if they're gonna try to take all this past the vector gap down to the 90K, that would be horrible. But I hope you guys made some money on that dump. That's what I'm saying. When Bitcoin has these are aiming down like this, guys. Bollinger Band is so awesome. It tells you the movements of it. As long as it stays on this angle, we're going to keep going down. Hey, David, as long as you made your money, that's a $57 good trade. So you're right where I'm at. I'm at 62. So we just need Bitcoin to bounce off this Bollinger Band, the white line, and head back down, and it'll push this sucker back down, Litecoin, even more. So hey, at least you made profits, man. If you were to learn this on the third stage of this, which I'll be teaching 1, 2, 3, is you would stay in the trade until it broke the green bar, but as long as it's below the white, like I just said, you would stay in the trade. So now I'm staying in this trade for a while, and see how the Bollinger Bands look. Anytime I see these, this is a good sign, because most of the time it's going to do this. But then there you get your crazy times where where it starts to bend some more. I've seen it do this, like this, and it comes in like this, and then it'll curve straight, and then depending on what Bitcoin does, it goes back down again. So I'm hoping it does this. So far it's been doing it, which is awesome. Come on, stupid bars. So, well, I better get off this live before I start saying some dumbass shit. So I'm gonna stay in this trade, guys. I will link what I get out. So I appreciate you guys coming along. Make sure you smash the like, subscribe, tell your friends. I'm gonna start doing some live classes on trade flies. So if you guys are interested, just DM me or go to the Discord link that we posted earlier in JR's and let me know in there. And then I will give you the TradeFly Discord. Unless Rashad, do you have the TradeFly Discord? Throw it up there. And I'll do live classes. Maybe I'll do them do Wednesdays, every Wednesday, a live class in there instead of a live on here. And then I'll teach you guys the first stage until we get it down. And then we'll do that for maybe a few weeks, and then do the second stage. And then on the third stage, we'll start pressing this shit hard. Maybe we get enough people in the class, man, we can make it happen. And then I'll teach you guys about, RSI, all this other stuff. I got tons of stuff I can teach you. And I got some videos I can show you too. So we'll be good. So thank you guys for coming along. Appreciate it. I'm out here. It's been an hour. I'm going to try to keep these to an hour. Usually I run them 2-3 hours sometimes, but I'll keep them at an hour. So I will see you guys in the Discord that you know me in there. Joe, B-Team, all you guys. Me and JR's Discord. And we will get it. So here, let me show you something. I watched this guy. His name's D-Block. I'm going to show you his screen. And look at this is why I'm saying it's going to hit 90K eventually. Look at all the... check this out. Look at all that right there. You see all this right here? That's where shorts have bought, and they're covering themselves. Or not shorts, long have bought, and they got to rebuy to cover as this drops. They're going to take this and they're going to run this thing the whole way down to the 90,000. Look at this. All that, and there's nothing up here. They're going to take this, I'm telling you guys. They might hit this vector gap tonight, maybe this tomorrow, but they're going to take all this. So keep an eye on this. I use his, so they're going to take that liquidity. They do it every time. I've been watching this. They just eat that liquidity. They're going to take that. So the next vector gap's 94,400. If we break that and doesn't hold, then we're going down to 92,800. And the same thing, it don't hold. There's nothing stopping it until 90,000. So yeah, hopefully guys, I'm staying in this trade. It's still below the white line, the moving average. So on the Bollinger Bands. So till then, peace. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. We'll make some money, get these classes going. I got a few other people I want you to meet and do these classes. And they're awesome guys, man. So till then, guys, thanks for stopping by. Peace.